What? Isn't that really nice? How cool is that? If you ever want to look at the windmills in Spain, you're in the right place. And I'll get Mand a bottle of wine because she's behaved herself today. Good morning.
Good morning.
From a very hot and sunny Almeria.
Yeah.
Pronounced perfectly.
Where
we going today, Mand?
Baza. We've
Perfectly.
we you know what, B-A-Z-A. It's got to be Baza, hasn't it? No. We're heading inland. We've got a couple of weeks before we need to be back on the ferry. So we've got to make our way back up through Spain and then back up through France. So we're sort of given about a week-ish for each country because we don't know what we'll see along the way.
Yeah, because we might do 2 nights at some places and just take it easy then, can't we?
Yeah,
so.
It is a bit of a shame though because I'm looking out the window and although the beach here is just like gravel, I think it's probably sandier at the other end, but here it's just like gravel, literally really uncomfortable. The sea's just beautiful, it's just blue, the sun is shining. It is a shame, but we've got to move on. You know, we've got 2 weeks left. So
we walked on that beach last night, didn't we? We said, well, we haven't been on the beach yet. Let's go down and have a quick look. It's like cat litter tray, isn't it? Yeah,
for the women out there, I felt like I was getting a whole pumice on my feet. Just walking along there. Stuart got his trainers on. I put my sandals on because I thought I was only going to go on to the concrete promenade, esplanade bit. So it's a bit of a shame. It's really hot, really sunny. But we're going to Baza.
Everybody's out running on a Sunday morning. Yeah. So if you've ever wanted to go to Basra.
And if you haven't ever been to Spain, which I'm sure isn't really anybody that's probably watching these, but if you haven't been to Spain, Sunday it seems to be their complete day of rest, and they come out and, you know, like the younger people and some of the older people, you know, they're jogging, they're walking, they come out in their finery. If they're just walking and not like in their gym wear, it is really coming out in like your best clothes, isn't it?
They seem to go out and have something to eat and a drink, don't they? And really make an effort.
Yeah, and just walk up and down. We've seen it in so many places where, you know, you go out in your normal stuff and feel a bit like a scruff because they're walking past you really dressed up.
I've got my €3 little t-shirt from Croatia.
Like exactly. Anyway.
Fine.
Time to get on. We're going Baza.
Yeah, come to Basra with us.
Baza. This isn't taking us to the church.
We'll get a good view of it now through all this barbed wire.
Yeah, I think we're meant to be down there.
They've bricked up quite a few of the entrances.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's no giants about no more, that's why. Well, welcome to Baza. Bigger than we thought. I think it's the graffiti capital of Spain. Look at that church. We've just been in the church just down the road, which is stunning inside, so we'll see if we can get in this one and have a look at this as well.
You know what, I wonder if these are just shut for siesta. It's a strange place. There's just some lovely, lovely bits. And bits that look like
How do you mean?
there's a bit of bats on the floor of this one. Now, I think it was over that side, wasn't it?
It was. What was over that side, man?
We have found a teeny tiny little bar. Well, it had a teeny tiny door and a little tiny sign. We're going to go and see if it's open. It's going to be one of those, isn't it, where you go in and it's just full of locals
and we walk in and everyone turns and says, if you wonder why I'm out of breath, we've been playing that TikTok game. You know, when you do an action and you say what you're doing, then the other person, we've just been playing that.
I know me.
Coming up the hill. If you watch TikTok, you'll know what I mean. Doing the action and explaining what you're doing. And if you haven't, look on TikTok, it's really good fun.
You want to come to the bar?
There's another bar, look.
Oh yeah.
Bar El Barro.
I think that one's shut.
Unless you have to just get under the screen.
That's El Cerrado. Shut
Closed.
Oh, this is the bar here.
I didn't see the restaurant sign before. I just saw a little bar sign.
La Curva.
The new what? What's Vida?
Well, that went well.
You know what? The bar was lovely. It wasn't this tiny little dark bar that I was imagining. It was a really lovely bar restaurant place. Lovely owner.
Yeah,
Really-
very friendly.
Really nice lady. She knew as much English as we knew Spanish, so we muddled through. Really nice, yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, and unfortunately we could only have the one drink because they were closing because it's Sunday.
Yeah, and you know what? I suppose they've got to get home too. But yeah, I think had it been open, you know what? It's probably a good thing because if it had been open, we would have just stayed and drank and drank and drank because they were just she was lovely. So yeah,
You would have stayed and drank and drank.
we would have. So you know what? It was nice.
So,
And you know what? She
lay back
brought
to
us
the-
lovely tapas, but we couldn't eat it.
Oh, yeah.
I think we ended up in a fish restaurant.
I don't know what it is with the Spanish. We had a tomato soup that had got beef in it a couple of weeks ago, and then they brought us some tomato and
It
a
was
little
like
bit of baguette, but they put tuna flakes
yeah,
in the tomato.
it was like a tomato sort of salad, like a chopped up salad. I mean,
Ensalada, I think you'll find the
En-
word is, Nanda.
Oh, and you know what? And it looked lovely. It was presented beautifully, and it was quite a large amount. And yeah, it's a shame, but never mind.
Oh, this is a bit of a dip, eh?
We didn't like the water tank anyway.
It doesn't look very open, does it?
It don't look open.
There's either nobody here or it's it ain't open anymore.
I don't think it's open. Look, closed.
If it's closed, call here. Oh, good morning from a very sunny Banos della Essina. Pronounced perfectly as always. Got here yesterday, just chilled for the night. Nice and quiet. Now there's a really good castle in this town, which is why we came here. Also a lot of dogs we found out barking last night. Hello. Well, you're just with me today, so I'm going to go and have a look at the castle. There's also a windmill strangely up here, and over the other side of the town there's a big lake, so you can come along and have a look. Now it says it's a 15-minute walk up to that castle. I'll find a bit out about it, I didn't put it on the screen, but I'm sure I read it's like a mud castle. Not sure how effective one of them would be, but it's still standing, so obviously they know a bit more about things than me, the people who built it. But the skyline when you're coming up from the distance looks spectacular. Bit disappointed last night because I didn't light it up. I love these little hillside towns when you come in from the coast in Spain. Winding little streets and cobbles, a lot of them are, and they're just lovely to walk around. You can probably tell because I'm out of breath already. I would imagine living in one of these towns keeps you incredibly fit. When you're in Spain, you see these water bottles on doorsteps quite a bit. Apparently it stops the cats from weeing around your doorway. That took 10 minutes to get up here to the church, and there's the castle just there as well. What a pretty little square. How nice is that? If you want an orange, just pick your own. Right, I'm walking around in circles a bit at the moment. Simple reason, we're having a right game trying to get some cash out of a cash machine. Things seem to have changed in Spain since the last time we were here. It's asking you to put numbers in, phone numbers and stuff. And I tried it over the other side of town, didn't work. I tried it over this side of town, it's not working. So I'm heading back over by the church and the castle because that bank was actually open. I'm going to have to put my big boy pants on and practice my Espanol that I've been learning for probably close on 10 months now. I don't know, Jack. This could be fun. Well, that worked well. Absolutely lovely lady. Spoke a little bit of English in the bank. Don't know if she could to help me. And we managed to get some money out. I think it was just me being a bit stupid. You can just insert your card rather than going for the options on the screen. So yeah, if you come across the same problem, don't bother pressing this demo thing on the screen and selecting English. Just select English, insert your card, and away you go as normal. Accept the fees and get your cash out. Well, let's go and have a look around this castle. Before we look at the castle, do you want to see these views? All those trees you're looking at there olive trees. Now when we were driving there yesterday, we must have driven 100 kilometres from, I think, in that direction from the coast, and all we saw was olive trees everywhere, millions. This region is just olive trees, and as you can see, there's turtle somewhere there. You see him? Just us and one other van, and surrounded by olive trees again. Alright, should we go and see if the castle's open? Oh, before we go, what we got here, look. Lots of birds of prey. I might have to get on Google in a minute because I'm up at this castle. I can't seem to find the entrance. I'll keep walking around a bit further. You know what? This is quite spectacular, this place. Now, I can see what they mean by mud. I am going to have to check that. Well, generally you see these castles made out of big rocks and stones, don't you? And this looks like a mixture. I'm just looking at that sign, hold on a minute. Looks like there's otters. otters and lizards around here. Oh wow. Now I knew that Elos, I knew there was some water the other side of the town. I'm guessing the big bits over the other side when I looked on the maps. We might have a walk down there. So what? Now that doesn't look like El Gato. Have they got wildcats here? Let me get Google Translate on it. Good old Google Translate. There's 400 of them left. The Iberian lynx. And they live around here. Wow. This town just keeps on giving at the moment. Looks like there's some remains as well next to the water somewhere. We might have a look for them after as well. I'm wondering whether this side has been rebuilt, because this is what you would traditionally see on a castle, built out of rocks, stones, and the rest of the castle is like that. I'm just looking on the old Google, and Banner's castle is a Muslim castle, and they're one of the best preserved in Spain. It's I'm rude, are they? It's also known as the Castle of Seven Kings, if that interests you. But it's sustained very little damage in its lifetime, so such is the good condition of it. So it's €4.50 to get in, and the reason I couldn't find a way in is because they aren't open yet, but it should be open very soon, so hopefully we can get in there and have a good look. Well, that was a result. I'm just about to give up, and the bloke's turned up. He come scurried up. I think he was a little bit late. He's just gone inside. He says, "Give me a minute." In Spanish, I'm sure that's what he meant. Well, when you come in, it gives you a ticket. It's got a QR code on to scan. It gives you all the information on there. Charge €4. I'm sure it was $4.50. It said online, but happy days. I'll take that. First thing you notice, it seems a lot smaller when you're in here. Well, that mate's just come up and said he's turned this on. He's going to play a video. This QR code thing doesn't seem to be uploading now. To be honest with you, the reception up here is pretty shocking, so I'm not really that surprised. Let's see what comes on here. Ah.
Bienvenidos al castillo de Burgaston. Pero este lugar ya estaba habitado
My Spanish ain't that good yet.
y luego por los
Well, I can make some of it out because I can read Spanish better than I can speak it and understand it. So I've got the gist of it, but no English, and why should there be? You know, I'm up in a little tiny village in the hills. But, little pigeon up there, or palomas, as they call them in Spain. So they're all that thick. It looks absolutely massive from the outside, and when you're in here, it really doesn't seem as big. Strange. Yeah, actually, look, they've got some English here. See what we can find out about it then. That's what it would look like in here before. People living inside, you know, very different. Well, basically what it's saying is that there is the remains of a settlement from the Bronze Age 4,000 years ago, and then this castle was built, and most of that was just destroyed when they built this. How about that? Aren't they clever knowing this kind of stuff? Well, I did have the place to myself, but there's a few others coming in now, unfortunately, from me. Right, there's loads of them coming in, so I'm going to get up in the tower before they do, because I want the place to myself, to be honest with you. Right, let's get up here. 'Cause I think I can go all the way up. Result. Let's go and have a look up in the tower then. Hello. No, that ain't bad. A little turtle again down there. Wow, a little bit high. Well, that's got to be worth €4 of anybody's money, ain't it? That's where that orange tree was earlier. We'll go up there again, I think. Actually, we might head over that way and go and have a look at that windmill in a minute. Wow. These are a long way down. Right, let's have a look inside the castle. It's going to be nice from up here, I'm guessing. Ain't that really nice? You know what, for €4 of anybody's money, that's got to be well worth it. But that's a bar, restaurant there. That looked really lovely, that did, when we walked past. Alright, take a few photos for the old Instagram. I think we're going to have a look at the windmill. Just quickly, when I was reading online as well, it's flying the European flag here, and it's only the second castle that's been granted that honour, if you want to call it an honour, along with a castle in Florence, I think it was. Personally, I think I'd have the Spanish flag on there, but you know what, each to their own. Right then, anybody want to look at a Spanish windmill? This church looks rather lovely, doesn't it? I'm going to see if it's open. But quite unusually for a Spanish church, the door's locked, so we're not going in there. This street's lovely. Our little doggy coming down. We saw this a lot in Morocco, how to build structures. Loads of back rows and then wet concrete. As they drive around these streets, because they're so small, they sound the horn. I think somebody's coming up now, sounding the horn. Yeah, I'm right here. Well, I've found another church, look. And look at that nest on the top. It's got stalks in it. I don't think you'll make it out on the camera, but the storks made his nest and loads of other birds have made their nest in his nest. See them all flying in then. That's brilliant. I like white Renault Clio in this town. Well, I've been walking for 10 minutes from one side of the town to the other now. I haven't found this windmill yet. Now you'd think it'd just stick out like a sore thumb. We'll see, it can't be far now. There's some signs up here, I'm sure one of them will tell me which way to go. Which one are we going for then? I'm going Molino de Viento. Come on, Stuart. How cool's that? I'm assuming I don't get any tall vehicles come up here. Now the locals just ignore you. Here's another tourist taking photos outside my house. I figured out why he's sounding his horn. Jesus, that was close. Just to let the locals know that the gas man's here. It's a bit like when the ice cream man comes round. And that windmill was built in the 18th century, and although it's predominantly olives around here, it was still going strong back then, the grain. And it's the most southerly one in Spain, I think it said, if you like that kind of thing. And I'm definitely in the residential part of town. You know what, the locals, some say hello, some don't. That's their prerogative. Not much to see. Get the odd shop here and there. It's really nice. Really lovely town, to be honest with you. Well worth a visit. I'm going to go and try and find these remains now. Wish me luck. I found my way back to this church. So I'm in the right direction again now. Oh, you know what? I really like this town. The thing is, some of the locals just ain't that friendly. Old fella sat on the chair up there. I said, hola, buenas. Literally just stared at me like, go and do one, mate, will you? But some of the houses are really nice. There's a bit of money knocking about. Now, I walked down this road earlier, and I'm pretty sure nobody who lives on this street ever buys oranges. It's just brilliant, isn't it? Just pick your own. I just walked over to have a look, get my bearings, and I've got to walk. Maybe you can see that path over there on the far side. I've got to get over there, I think, and it's in that direction where I want to head. But when I turn around, I notice this. They've put expanding foam in the trees. It's a bit strange. There's some more up there I can see. It's a new one on me anyway. Well, I'm making my way down out of the town now, and that's where I'm heading, across this path that leads across by the side of the water. There's some kind of remains over there, whether they're Roman or Muslim, I don't know. I'll find out when I get there, I'm sure. But don't look a bad walk, does it? You know what, they better be worth it, because looks like I've got a hell of a walk to get round that other side to get back over there. You know what? Never do things by half. Today, I've actually put a pair of shoes on. That's quite unusual for me. He's got the leaf blower blowing all the olives up to collect them. Well, that to me looks like a footpath, so I'm trying to get over there. And for a penny, in for a pound. It's a bit uneven underfoot. Now, I'm guessing this used to be a road at some point. It might well be used as one still. For the olive farmers. This is the real Spain. I bet you can't pick them up. When we was up by the castle earlier, and there was pictures of vultures. There's two up there now, right above the castle. Well, that worked out well. And then when we get down here, we'll be on the path that I was trying to get to. Look at all these old buildings here. Well, Penalosa, 3 kilometres. Could that be the ruins that I'm looking for? Possibly. We'll soon find out, won't we? Well, that's where I was. Top of that valley there. That's where the expanding foam was in the trees. And I would say it took me about 25 minutes, half hour to find my way down here. Oh, it's so peaceful and quiet now. There's just nobody here. Can you hear bells? So I've stopped, and I don't know whether you can make those out up on the hill there. But there's cattle up there. Oh yeah. There's some more up there, look. Just about there. There's a small building down there. Just wondering if I can get down there. Let's have a look. Not exactly sure what that is. Well, after walking, I would imagine it's half an hour across this path. I believe those are the remains I'm looking for. Right, let's go and see what they're all about. Believe it or not, it was actually a little town. It was occupied between 1450 and 1850. And these are little streets. And it's across 3 levels apparently. And some of them have been found to be connected, the houses, with tunnels. Yeah, these would be little streets then, these. Cool, isn't they? I'm guessing that's what they did look like before they rebuilt them like that. They're really good to look at. I'm not sure whether they were worth the trek. I suppose I've got nothing else to do today, so in that sense maybe. But that is really quite cool, isn't it? Have a quick look up here. Well, I think that'll be me done for today, because as I say, the battery's about to run out on the camera, so I'm going to take a walk back, which is supposed to take 45 minutes, but I'd imagine it's going to take me an hour. And I'll probably pick you up tomorrow. Not sure whether we're moving on to somewhere new or whether we'll spend another night in this town. Oh, I'm a bit out of breath. We'll see. One thing about this, there's very little in the way of animals, birds, ducks or anything around here. I mean, it's barely a ripple. I can see 2 ducks over there and that's it. But if you're at this town, you find yourself here, I recommend it. I think it's really nice. Right, graffiti making a bit, but I guess it's time to head back. Good afternoon. You'll have to excuse the noise. I think he's got his tractor out in the olive grove behind. What a cracking little town this is. I've enjoyed my day today, walking around. It's been good. I do recommend coming. The site I'm on is basic. It's a cross between an air and a site. It's rude. They shut the gate on the night. It's electric, and it's a code to get in and out. €15 a night without electricity, another 5 if you want it, but you've got use of the shower and toilet block, small but modern. I don't know if you can see on top of the roof behind me, it's solar powered showers, so if you do find yourself here, have a shower on the afternoon when it's had a chance to warm up in the sun. But I'd recommend the place. Lovely place, just what we needed. Just a little quiet place. Oh, it's really clean, the town as well. I was well impressed with it. Put it on your list if you're ever in this part of the country, when you're driving through. Highly recommended by Turtle Tours. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
From a very, very sunny Consagra, pronounced perfectly.
I think it actually is.
It's been a doing day, innit?
Yeah. Laundry. Oh, just takes forever to find a laundrette sometimes. In the direction you're going in, with the right change, that works. But yeah, done. Out of breath because we're walking up quite a steep hill. In the middle of the road, as always.
Yeah. Man done the laundry. I've washed the outside of the van. That's nice and clean. Now we're parked on a dusty car park.
Yeah.
And the reason we're coming here wasn't just for the laundry, although that was a bonus.
Yeah.
We've come to see the castle.
Another day, another castle.
And lots of windmills.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone else knows about this, but this part of Spain does have a lot of windmills. We'll tell you a bit more about it when we go up and see them. But yeah, I never knew that. We've seen them in Netherlands, but never in Spain. I'm going to fall over this weird edge of this path in a minute.
Yeah, there was one windmill at the time we were at yesterday and where we woke up this morning, and that was the most southerly one, I think. I might have told you that, I might not as well. But as we've come up, we've seen quite a few, haven't we, across the motorways. So if you ever want to look at the windmills in Spain, you're in the right place.
We want to see some castles. We're in the right place.
If you ever want to see two people collapse and walking up a hill, you're in the right place.
Interestingly, there's 2,500 castles in Spain, I think, don't quote me on it. About 10,000 in the UK. And Spain is so much bigger than the UK. I mean, the UK just must be a castle on the end of every street.
There's one in Dudley. Right, this is the first windmill you get in. It's €7 to go in the windmill and the castle.
Back in the day, this probably wasn't the best living. These days, it'd be quite rustic and have a real charm to it, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, you'd love to stop here, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So those windows around the top there's 8 of them. What they did, they open them all and then see which way the wind's blowing in, which windows, and then they know how to turn the top so the sails face into the wind. How clever is that? And this one looks like a souvenir shop by the looks of it. He might be sad or
Change.
if you ever find yourself coming to the souvenir shop, he's a lovely bloke. He just wished us Merry Christmas, hasn't he?
Really friendly.
Very, very friendly.
You know what? You end up there buying something that you hadn't actually planned because he just talks you into the shop.
This is beautiful here, isn't it?
I've just had a full stick kit car, I didn't even know.
It's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, how long we got until it shuts? This ain't an entrance, is it? Oh, it is. Come on then. Trip hazard. Right, man's got something interesting to tell you, look. This area this area is known as the area of castles.
Yes. Castle deriving Castilia, a medieval term. It would have made much more sense if I'd actually told you when I was reading it. It's my age. But yeah, this region has got many, many castles.
And this one is Castillo de Constagra. And that actually probably is, maybe, kind of perfect.
Oh, we can get up here and then up there.
Can you walk up there? Oh, they've got a bit of rope there, isn't they?
There's a bull ring down here. That's a bull ring, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, we can't go any further up there.
Yeah, they don't want us walking up there, do they?
No, there's lots of bits that are roped off for your own safety, Stuart. For your own safety.
Parkour. Oh, I can hear people.
You know, for about £7 each.
It's not bad, is it?
What a gorgeous room.
Oof.
Unless they're looking at something particular, the view's going to be no different from here as it is today, is it really? Yeah, I don't look much different.
Whoa, hello.
Be careful.
Hello there. You alright?
Wow. It's quite high up, isn't it?
A little bit. Let's keep going.
Yeah, let's get even higher. Oh, I think you can come down a different way.
Ah,
There's a door this side.
there you go.
Oh. This don't look very nice. Watch your head. Oh, there's more stairs.
Yeah, salida. It's upside down. Christ, it's a bit tight, isn't it?
It is. If you were a larger person, you'd struggle a bit, wouldn't you?
I'm glad we didn't get stuck behind that coach group.
You know what? I was getting vibes of when we went to bloody the
Luxembourg.
yes, in them caves, and it was just like, oh, I ain't getting out of here anytime soon.
You can get out of here and you'll be fine. If not, we'll just lock you in here.
Oh, another room.
I might have built a castle, but I didn't get the steps very level.
There's all of these things, and they're not in cases or anything. They're there for like the torch.
Them repos, ain't they?
Well, they are, but the fact they're still there, though, and obviously they're not going to be the real thing.
I don't think them lights are legit neither.
Oh, I do. And the electrics, look at them.
You know what?
You seen that all over?
You can never do that in the UK, could you?
No.
I'd shut you down. España, anything goes.
Oh, I like the arrow to show you which way to go. You can see for miles.
I've got to say, this castle's well worth the money, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll have to count these windmills, see how many there is. Oh, what a lovely place. And the views are really amazing. I mean, if you could take away the factories, it'd be even better. Well, we ain't 100% sure because we're very good at counting. But we think there's either 11 or 12 windmills up on this hill. And plus, they had a bonus of a nice castle.
Yeah, which was really, really nice. Really well thought out inside.
And the views are stunning, aren't they, up here?
Yeah. Spain's just, I mean, I say it many times, it's such a bloody huge country. We've spent what felt like days driving through the polytunnels, and then days just all we could see was olive groves. And now here, if you look to the side of us over that way, it's just fields and fields and fields. The country's so diverse.
Right, we're taking the elephant path. It's going to be much quicker. You alright?
Another one of Stuart's good ideas. All your YouTubers. Oh my goodness me.
I'm going for a walk into the town. I need some bread for in the morning. Also, a little bit of beer for tonight. And I'll get Mand a bottle of wine because she's behaved herself today. The problem is, I have no idea where the supermarkets are in this town, and I don't want to walk too far. So I think I'll get old Google Maps out and have a quick look. What a beautiful evening now. Plus, I just spotted a couple of bunny rabbits just near where I'm stopping, so I do like a bunny rabbit. See if I can film them later. Well, Google is telling me there's a shop just up here. I think Google's having one again. I don't know where they buy their food from in this town, because that's 3 and 3 that's shut. I mean, it's only 6:10. Next one, the other side of that church. Look to the left on the top of that church, another stork's nest. Must be a few live round here then. These footpaths leave a little bit to be desired. tell me that one's bloody shut as well. I'll have to walk about 15-20 minutes into the town. It's a bit further than I wanted to walk, but I have wine, beer and bread, and that's all you need in life. Rude. These footpaths are just ice. Where's your health and safety? That's a 5-foot drop, that is. Look at this. Where's my footpath gone? Come on. I'm hoping that the windmills and the castle are lit up tonight, because that'll look really nice. That will. Good morning.
Good morning.
From a very pleasant but very cold wherever we are. Consagra.
Really nice sleep here last night. Only one flaw with it, really. It has bins, it has toilets that shut at 6, open at 10. It didn't have floodlights on the castle or the windmills.
Well disappointed. I've seen pictures online when I'm on.
It ruined his night. So we had to stay watching TV till 1 this morning, so we're both really tired.
Yeah. But we're going to a place this morning, 2.5 hours away, just north of Madrid. What's that place called?
Segovia.
Something like that. Looks really good. There's an aqueduct there and stuff.
Yeah, an old city wall, I think.
Yeah. Was that one, or was that a different place? Don't know.
We
It looked
looked at a
nice
couple
anyway.
last night, yeah.
So we're going to head there. Going to pit stop along the way. There's a place where we can do services as well. So we're going to get on the road, aren't we?
Yeah. Strangely, we're only going to this place because we were reading reviews on the place we wanted to go, and people there were saying, no, don't come here. You need to visit.
Yeah.
So us being us, we're like, oh, okay, we'll go there then.
Yeah.
So we didn't find this place. We're going on some random stranger of the internet's recommendation.
I think it was Sue or something like that on Search Your Site. So Sue on Search Your Site, if it's crap, you get a blame. If it's good, you get a blame. So
yeah, so that's how it's going to roll today. It's going to be one of them, I think.
Yeah.
There are 2 airs. There's one right in the city, and there's one sort of just outside, about a 30-minute walk. So hopefully, leaving this early, we should be able to get one. Let's see.
We'll see. And if you're wondering the woolly hat, it is very cold out there. I've just gone and got the chocolate.
Yeah.
That's that British guy.
Yeah, there's lots of people walking dogs, really wrapped up warm. It really is quite cold. But you know what? It's just bright and one of those lovely fresh mornings, crisp mornings. It's nice.
I think it'd be really nice. It's just we're in the shadows at the moment of the big cliff faces in front of us, so it's very cold in this bit.
Which was illuminated all night.
Come and have a look round
Segovia.
with us.
Right, come on then. Wow,
Oh, that's the British guy then. You got 2 dogs. Oh.
3 in that van. They obviously don't live in that van. They must just be touring. Living. Oh, that was giving us a bath. 3 dogs in that van.
This really is quite spectacular. It's going to rain today. That girl shouted at us, fashion. Ku Klux Klan jackets. I'm going to film them.